Hi, my name is Julissa. I am a program assistant with Austin Parks Foundation, and we are a non-profit organization. Just some food for thought. Did you know that Austin and Travis County in general has over 300 parks and trails that have to deal with challenges like litter or scrap metal, or even invasive plants that just come in and take over from other plants. And what Austin Parks Foundation is wanting to do is keep these parks and trails and these just green spaces in general clean and healthy for people and for the environment. So today I'm going to talk about encouraging you guys to volunteer for this foundation, and we're going to talk about the history, the structure, and how the foundation reinvests the money that it fundraises back into the community. And so before I get started, I would like to ask you to silence your cell phones and hold your questions until the end. All right, so let's get started. All right, so the APF was founded in 1992, and it was founded to fill in the gap that the city funds weren't giving to public parks and trails, and it has since been making the 300 plus parks and trails better green spaces, and just trying to beautify it in general. And so our mission, as it is, you can see on your handout, is we want to build on and allow parks to flourish in Austin and surrounding areas by connecting people to programs and partnerships that will allow them to volunteer for these services. Not only that, we want to promote park development and maintenance, as well as accessibility and improvements in the county. And going into what that entails, we're going to talk about the structure of this foundation. The volunteer work has been the center of Austin Parks since its very beginning. We have had over 6,000 people volunteer in this past year on over 100 different projects, and 90 adoptive parks, which, if for those of you who don't know, are kind of like adopt-a-highways except for parks. And we have several days specifically for volunteer work that are our major days that you work on. So we have It's My Park Day, National Trails Day, and National Public Lands Day. On our last It's My Park Day, which was back in March, on the 5th, we had over 50 different volunteer-led park improvement projects all over Travis County, and we had over 1,200 volunteers show up on that day alone. And it was a very great turnout, and we were very happy with the progress that we made all across the county. And then now we're going to talk about how our organization reinvests the money that it makes. So since we are a nonprofit, we do raise some money ourselves in services like yoga in the park and movies in the park. And what these are they're basically classes and movies that you just have in the park. And so some of the yoga classes, for example, will cost about $15, and the money that we raise on those days are reinvested into paying for things like gloves, shovels, and just safety equipment in general to help the volunteers do what they came to do. And also one of the things that we also reinvest in is education and educating the community in general about how to be environmentally friendly. And so we have had over 9 sessions in 5 different parks with over 270 people at each session. And we like to call this PIES, which stands for Park Improvement Education Series. I know it's a really funny thing, but we just thought it might grab some people's attention. And so our organization is really about using the money that we have gained into putting it back into the community. We try to manage our financial resources responsibly and efficiently, and we also want to be able to think of our investment in a broader sense, looking towards the future and our children. All right, so I'm going to ask you to please think about volunteering for this organization, and or if you don't have time, you can donate as well. And our contact information is at the bottom of your handout, and if you had any questions, you could ask me at the end of this presentation. And thank you.